Hello and welcome or welcome back to another video of Brotato. Today we are continuing our new Dawn Guide series and we are playing, well yeah, in the new update of course, and we are playing the Masochist with the Sickle. So yeah, this is going to be a very fun run and I will show you guys exactly what I'm doing in a moment. Can you get this tree? Thank you. Okay, luck is amazing. Luck is always great, so is harvesting these two stats. If you can get them early on, you should always take them, okay? The scar is going to be nice as well, but first of all, we want to get as many of our weapons as we can, so we are only going to be picking up sickles here. Beautiful. And that is because obviously we want more weapons. Getting more weapons and upgrading your weapons is the strongest, or sorry, the easiest way to become as strong as possible. It is the most material efficient purchase you can make in the game. Just upgrade your weapons and get more of them. But yeah, also if we get 6 of them, we get plus 25 harvesting. So we're going to have a ton of bonus money and XP at the end of every wave. So getting as many as possible in shop 1 is very good. You also do this in shop 2. You basically only buy weapons in shops 1 and 2. This is true for most characters, but especially true for us because we want to get 6 of them to get more harvesting. And yeah, other thing here, our character starts with a bunch of health, a bunch of HP regen, and a bunch of armor. We do also have negative 100% damage. However, every time we take damage, we actually gain temporary damage percent for the wave. So every instance of damage we take, whether it's 1 damage or 10 damage, we gain 5% damage percent temporarily. It is for the entire wave though, so it's like temporarily permanent, you know, if that makes sense. But yeah, we're going to have a ton of damage regardless of the negative 100%. Okay, let's see. We don't want range damage. Harvesting, yes, more harvesting is amazing if we can get it early. Oh my god, 13 harvesting extra. All right, sickle, and then we do want to get another sickle. Oh, it's too easy. 39 harvesting on wave 2. I will say I have played with multiple weapons on this character. I think there are a lot of viable options, but the sickle is just one of my favorite. It's not the most unique. Well, it is a very unique weapon, actually. I was going to say it's not that special. It is very special. For one, it's a support weapon, so it gives you 25 harvesting just for having 6 of them. 2, it also attacks really quickly, and it is a melee weapon, so it's very good for handling a lot of small enemies without any problem. And then I will show you it has a special passive as well. All right, let's see. More harvesting. Oh my god. I kind of want to get more, but I'll just take luck for now. Okay, so if you see here, plus 20% damage against targets below 30% health. So we deal bonus damage when enemies are low health. We also scale with harvesting. This is the important part. There is no other weapon that scales with harvesting like this. So this is extremely unique. Also, since it is shop number 3, we can go ahead and buy these items we wanted a little bit ago. Let's see, sickle upgrade. Any more sickles? A sickle tier 2, one more roll, and nothing. We will take some max HP. This is completely fine because we have a ton of HP regen, right? So as long as we don't get hit for a little bit, we can recover all of our health, and then we'll be back to taking a bunch of damage and increasing our damage percent just like usual. Yeah, see, we're already fine. We don't even need our full health bar to tank. So the weird ghost is really just like a huge health boost for free. Like it barely costs us anything, and we get a ton of damage. Or sorry, we get a ton of free max HP from it. I wouldn't actually mind having cursed enemies in this run, though I think avoiding it is actually safer, and if I'm assuming this is a guide video for you guys, I would not recommend you kill the sea pigs and get cursed stat. Okay, let's see. Attack speed, we'll take that. I will be taking this sickle. We want to get as many weapons as we can, and that means we need to buy every single sickle we find. Coupon reduced item prices is amazing. We could also get some more luck a little bit later. Another tree and speed minus range. I think it's a pretty good upgrade. We do like having a little bit of speed, as do all characters. But, you know, we just don't need that much. So, like, we don't need that much range, right? We do like having a little bit of range, is what I meant to say. But we don't need that much. So as long as we're somewhere in the positives when it comes to range, it'll be completely fine. And we can build it up later because it's not that important currently. It's more so important when you're like fighting elites and bosses because you don't want to have to stand like directly on top of them to actually hit them. That's where range comes in. But obviously we're pretty far away from fighting any elites or bosses. It's going to be a couple waves from now. Give me the tree. Trees do have a huge chance to give you loot crates, which is why I keep going for them. We'll take a helmet for some armor. Actually, we don't care about damage. It's like the least valuable stat for us. Attack speed is good. 30 range. We could take some range. Like I said, we'll get it back later, but we could just get a little bit now. And then we're going to take the bag. This will give money every time you pick up a loot crate, move speed, and a luck so we can get more loot crates because luck can increase your loot crate drop chance. It's going to be pretty nice. And we just keep it moving, right? Wave number 6. And yeah, I was saying earlier, the Masochist is a great character, right? You get a bunch of tank stats, and the only thing holding you back is a negative 100% damage percent. But every time you get hit, you get 5%. So if you get hit 20 times in a wave, you're basically just a character with a ton of free tank stats. That's your character. And then you can keep getting hit. It's not like you have to stop there. You can end up getting like 300 bonus damage percent in a wave if you just get hit like 60 times, which is very reasonable with how tanky we are. And obviously we're going to get even tankier. We're going to get more armor, more health, more lifesteal, HP regen, right? We're going to get super tanky to the point where we can just get a ton of free damage percent every single wave. All right, damage percent, we're going to pass. Like I said, we don't really need this. Like, we can take it, but it's just unnecessary. There's better stats we can get. So, like, I'd rather just get a bit of armor. Yeah, a bit of move speed, 9% move speed. Yeah, look, some max HP or HP regen. These are both great. I think I'll go for max HP. And lifesteal when you level up. So, if you didn't know, every time you level up, you gain 1 max HP. What this item does is essentially make it so you don't gain that max HP anymore, but you gain lifesteal, which is actually very good. So, we're going to go ahead and take that. And then we're going to keep looking for more weapons that we need. Max HP and melee damage. We don't care much for melee damage, but we do care about this. 5% chance to double the value of picked up materials. That is going to give us a lot of money throughout this run. So we'll definitely take that. And I think I want all of these. Speed and lifesteal. Free rerolls every shop. That's a lot of money saved. And then a bunch of XP gain permanently stacking up throughout the run. So that's just going to mean we level up a ton. And obviously leveling up is good because you get a bunch of free stats. So we're going to want to level up as much as we can. Celery tea is an interesting item. I think because we can't afford it this wave on wave 7, what we're actually going to do is wait until wave 9 to take it. Because if we take it into wave 9, we get to fight against this like mini horde wave where there are a bunch of enemies, and anytime you can take a celery tea into that wave, you're going to be really happy. It doesn't have to be a celery tea, just any XP gain item. The peacock is a very good example. The peacock gives you, I think, 100% bonus XP gain for 1 wave, and then also permanently gives you 25% bonus. So like if you take it into wave 9, any of those, it is extremely good for your XP gain. Alright, so we made almost 300 materials, and we get an item which heals us when we pick up money off the ground. I'll definitely take that. Some damage, this is like a free damage boost, I'll take it. More attack speed, beautiful. Obviously, we're going to take the big upgrade there, right? Attack speed is very takeable. It's actually probably our favorite stat, attack speed. And then, yeah, we're going to take all of these except for the celery tea. So, free reroll, speed, and lifesteal. We could take the HP regen. I think I'll pass on the sat tomato, as interesting as it would be. And then we're just going to go ahead and roll a bit. Enemies have higher drop chance for fruit. I don't think we care about that very much. It wouldn't be bad. I'm actually considering banning it so we don't have to see it again. I think I'm going to do that. We'll ban a couple of tier 2 items that we don't want to see, and then we can have a good run from there. Like, I'm going to ban the white flag. And then another sickle, nice. Go ahead and take that, of course, and we keep going. Okay, perfect. So we have a couple of pretty upgraded sickles here, which is very nice. We haven't gotten much more HP regen since the start of the run. We've actually lost HP regen. We started with 20. We only have 18 now. We have gotten a lot of other stats, though. Like, we have much more health. We have much more harvesting. We have a lot more attack speed, that's for sure. And then a couple of other decent stats. So, yeah. I will give you a little sort of summary list. Basically, when it comes to damage stats, you really only need attack speed. Aside from that, you want to get as much harvesting as humanly possible, and then you want to get armor, health, dodge, lifesteal, HP regen. And that sounds like a lot, right? But basically, any stat that makes you tankier, you want. Okay? Any stat that can make you tankier, you're going to want. Aside from that, you just want attack speed and harvesting. That's it, right? That's the character. Very, very simple. All right, another 300. Pretty good. We gain 8 dodge and lose 1 armor. I think that's worth it because we have so much armor already. We actually only lose out on 3% damage mitigation, so it's not bad. I would take this, but I think I'd rather get a tier 3 upgrade if possible. Crit chance could actually be okay, but I'm going to take HP regen here. Let's do that. Let's take the celery tea. Let's take a bit of luck. We could take a small fish, but I think I'll pass. Coupon for cheaper items, nice. More XP gain going into wave 9, oh my god. We could also take the acid. Gives a lot of max HP. It's like, I wouldn't mind taking it. We could also take a butterfly, more lifesteal. And a sickle upgrade, of course we want that. More sickles is always going to be good. And yeah, here we are with the celery tea on this wave. It's not going to matter. Like, technically, we have infinite stacking damage, if you think about it. All we have to do is get hit a few times, and we just constantly... Well, like, as long as we're getting hit, we're constantly increasing our damage, right? Our damage output. So, it's very easy for us to get ridiculous amounts of damage in a wave. Like, we started dealing 1 damage per hit at the start of this wave. We are now dealing 30 per hit, right? The difference is insane. It's a huge difference. So... I'm also letting all of the eggs spawn because we can easily handle them. As long as we're just constantly boosting our damage up, it actually gets even easier to handle them throughout the wave. You know, normally waves get more difficult as they go, like as the timer goes down, because obviously more enemies spawn, they spawn more quickly, whatever, you know, so on and so forth. In our case, they get easier because we get more damage as we stay in a wave longer. Now I'm just going to kill everything because we don't really have... Oh, loot crate? Nice. Let's go. I was going to say because we don't have much time left, but, you know, we kind of won already. The bat, I'm going to go ahead and recycle. I wouldn't mind taking it later, but I don't want to lose harvesting early in the run. Another decomposing flesh. I could take this, but this means every time I level up, I will now lose 1 max HP and gain 2% lifesteal. So I will need to get more max HP to compensate. I'll take more HP regen as well. More harvesting. Take some armor. Yeah, let's take some armor. That's okay. A huge harvesting wheelbarrow. Nice. Go ahead and take that. And we're going to skip these things here. Combine by get another cute monkey. So we get more healing when we pick up money off the ground. And a sickle for a weapon upgrade, sure. We could actually go for crit chance. Oh, God. Okay, now we can definitely go for crit chance with the hunting trophy. Huh. So the hunting trophy is a very game-changing item because you could be doing a run where you don't care about crit chance at all. You get a hunting trophy and suddenly you're like, oh wait, now I need to get crit chance because it just gives you so much free money. And it's not like getting crit chance is bad. It's just not necessarily the most effective investment. In our case, crit chance is pretty good, to be fair. It is actually pretty good. But like, even on a character where it's kind of mediocre, if you get a hunting trophy, you may still want to go for crit chance just because you get so much money out of the item. And again, it's not like crit chance is useless. It's still increasing our damage. It's increasing our damage, and then it's also boosting our economy if we have a hunting trophy. So it makes it like a twofold stat. So it just becomes more important because of that, right? Like indirectly becomes more important. The crit chance itself might not be more important, but the money making makes it more important. So yeah, I think we're going to start taking some crit chance. Whenever we get offered it, I will probably try and take some if possible. All right, 526, pretty good. We could take a small fish, but again, I kind of just want to skip. I'm going to take more attack speed. And huge melee damage or huge lifesteal. We don't need damage that much, honestly, because we have so much harvesting. I'll just take more lifesteal. Going to have a ridiculous amount of healing, but I guess that's good. Going to buy all of these items here. A celery tea. And you know what? I'm taking this into the horde wave. For sure. Yeah, we're definitely taking that into the horde wave. Another, oh my god, how many sickles are we going to get? It's crazy. Another sickle, wow. Dodge and harvesting, yes, 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 we want this. Because again, we just want a ton of harvesting. Anything that gives harvesting is going to be pretty good for us. Because harvesting also gives damage. Wait, what did I do? Why am I taking so much damage? Wait a second. Did I take a peacock? There's no way, right? No, I didn't. Okay, I guess I just took a celery tea. Okay, maybe I'm taking as much damage as I should be. Just doesn't feel like it. No, I didn't even take a celery tea. That's wrong. I saved it because I said I was going to take it into the horde wave. Because the horde wave has way more enemies for us to hit. Which means we get way more bonus out of the XP gain. I guess, you know, you could probably do the math on like whether or not it's better value to get the celery tea right away. Or to get it on the wave with more enemies. I assume technically it's actually better value to just get it immediately because then you get an extra 5% XP gain for every wave after that, right? So like you're basically getting extra 5%. Like in our case, you would be getting it from wave 12 until wave 19, essentially. So it's like kind of interesting, but I do think just taking it into the bigger wave is going to be more value for us. All right, Will-O-Wisp. I don't really care for this. I think I'm going to go ahead and ban it. We're not using elemental damage for anything. Range is pretty good. We'll take some range. Take some armor. Nice. Sickle upgrade, of course, we're going to want. Take you. Baby squid for more HP regen. We lose attack speed, but I will take it. And then we get a free reroll because we bought everything in the shop. We could ban the lighthouse as well. I think I will do that. I'm going to roll. A crown. Oh my god. That's insane. Okay, that is insane. We're not going to do fishhook stuff. We're going to skip it today. So the crown. Okay. So basically the way harvesting works is every wave, at the end of the wave, it will trigger and give you XP and money equal to the amount. So 103 of XP and money at the end of every wave. Then it increases itself by 5% when it activates, right? So it'll go like 103, you get one, or let's say it's 100. You get 100 harvesting rate at the end of the wave, you get 100 material, you get 100 XP, and then it increases by 5%. So it'll go up to 105, and then next wave it'll do it again, right? Every wave until wave 20. In our case, it's now 13%. So if we have 100 harvesting, at the end of the wave, we still get 100 and 100 XP and money, right? Still 100, that's fine. But then it increases by 13 instead of 5. So the like exponential growth is much crazier because we have the crown. So we need to get as much harvesting as we can. Because again, it's kind of like exponential growth, right? The more we get, the faster it increases. And the faster it increases, the more crazy it gets by wave 20. And then on wave 20, we could have ridiculous amounts of damage. Also, this is so easy. Yeah, guys, the Masochist is... This character is not hard. I hope none of you struggle on this character at all. I really hope so. Just take as many like attack speed, crit, and then tank stats as you can. Or sorry, not crit. Attack speed and harvesting. And then tank stats. Yeah. Another small fish. How many times are we going to see? I'm skipping you or I'm banning you. Seeing too many times. Range and attack speed we will take. More harvesting. Good. We want to get harvesting here as well. So let's look for it. Harvesting. Boom. 10 harvesting. I just got like 20 more harvesting. No, I think I went from 103 to 137. That is crazy. And then tank stats, armor and max HP. Of course, we'll take it. Rip and tear. And we don't really have much melee damage. But we could take it. Basically, it does an explosion based on half of your melee damage. And then also gets affected by damage percent. It says 1. But of course, if we, take a bunch of damage, we gain a bunch of damage percent temporarily. So I don't think we need it though. I think we'll skip. Melee damage and max HP. I'm going to skip. Sickle, nice. We want to get all of our weapons fully upgraded. That would be amazing. 20 luck and crit chance. Yes, to go with our hunting trophy, right? We've only gained 12 materials out of it so far. Oh my god. We could also take a power generator. This is like, no. Anything that gives damage percent is kind of just a waste of money. I don't want you guys to take these items, so I'm also not going to take them. If it gives damage percent, it really just isn't a good investment. Like, we should be investing in getting tankier, because then we can just get hit more, which gives us more damage percent. Like, 20% damage is nothing for the Masochist. If it were like, is somehow giving us like 400%, yeah, of course I'd take it, but that's like an unrealistic amount, right? So like, anything that gives damage percent, you shouldn't be taking, in my opinion. I think even like 10% attack speed is probably better than like 50% damage percent. I'm kind of exaggerating now. A better example is like getting tankier is more important than getting damage percent. So like I'd rather have 5 armor than 50% damage percent. Like actually, because the damage percent is just going to make us deal more damage, but it doesn't necessarily allow us to take more hits. And taking more hits is what actually gives us a ton of damage. So I could care less about getting direct damage percent as a stat. All right, what do we get? Another cute monkey, more healing. Oh my god. And an hourglass. Oh, we can go back in time. That's sick. Nice. I didn't expect to see that. We can take some more attack speed. I don't care about dodge. Like, I mean, I guess we can cap it just to cap it. Crit chance, nice. More crit chance is good. We want a ton of crit chance if possible. Greek fire could be okay. We'll definitely take the range. I think we're going to skip it. If anything, I'll just go ahead and ban all of these like elemental things. I'm also just going to ban this so we get a free reroll. Let's just do that. And materials dropped. We do take more enemy damage, but we also get a ton of damage as well. So I will take it. Skip all these random damage things we don't care about. Crit is amazing. XP gain is amazing. Okay. We can't take the sickle, unfortunately. I mean, we could lock it, but we're just going to wait until later and we'll be fine. Okay, so this wave is a little bit different. We can't exactly get hit that much to start, because we started with 1 HP because of the hourglass, but I guess that's okay. Unfortunately, you can't like lock the hourglass or anything. When you find it, you just have to take it or not take it. Um, though, I mean, it sends you back in time one wave, so you just get to make extra money and you get to trigger harvesting in extra time. That's the important part, right? So we just triggered our harvesting. We're still at 165. So it's like we shot up an extra like couple dozen harvesting, and then we get to do it again. So we're just gonna have an even better wave 20. This character, wait, you know who would be really fun with that, actually? The hourglass is so breakable, guys, on so many characters, but I really feel like a harvesting character would have a crazy fun time with it. Like, imagine doing the farmer with a bunch of hourglasses or something. I feel like that'd be sick. Can we get the tree, maybe? Loot crate? No loot crate. Unlucky. All right, 630 is not bad. More lifesteal? Sure, I'll take it. We have so much lifesteal. I wouldn't mind just getting some max HP now. Okay, well, crit chance is good too. Yeah, max HP. I kind of just want to take this. I think getting more max HP is good because we have taken so much. We've taken so much lifesteal. Oh, adrenaline. So we can heal every time we dodge. Yeah, that's really good. Or we've gotten so much lifesteal because of the decomposing flesh that we have. Treasure map, so we get extra items out of loot crates. That'll be good too. And sickle and black flag. Oh, you're kind of late. I also haven't gotten any curse in this run. I mean, we can get curse. It makes the enemies hit us harder as well, though. It's a little awkward. But I kind of... Wait, what was I saying? I got sidetracked. Oh, no. Typical YouTuber recording moment. I completely forgot what I wanted to say. Wait, what was I talking about? Did I buy an item and I wanted to talk about it? Okay, guys, I don't remember. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Basically, we still want to get as much harvesting as we can. Even without the crown, we would still be going for ridiculous harvesting every single wave. Just keep getting harvesting. Oh, I think I was talking about breaking the game using the hourglass, right? Because you can actually get infinite amounts of hourglasses. You can only get one per wave, but you can get them infinitely, right? Like you can get one this wave and then next wave and the next wave, and you just keep going back in time over and over. It's just very strong, obviously, because well, replaying waves is kind of broken, right? The game is balanced around 20 waves, so if you get to play like 30 waves in 20 waves, then you're probably going to have a very good time as the player. All right, 683, pretty good. We could lose a little bit of luck, but we gain XP gain. Sure, we'll take it. We don't need a book. Damage is good. We'll take a little bit. It's like worth it, right? Because we just lose range. Like, who cares about the range anyways? We could take some more luck here. Oh, I should have gone for harvesting, actually. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Black Flag will summon now cursed enemies, but those cursed enemies will give us bonus materials, which is pretty good. That is a lot of healing stats, but we lose crit chance. That's like the one stat I'm not willing to exchange because I don't want to lose crit chance. Crit chance is like the one thing that's giving us more money in our inventory. Yeah, look, 102 gained from the hunting trophy. It's not bad. Oh, crit chance right here. Nice. Recycling machine I will also take in a second after this wave. Recycling machine will just make it so that whenever we get some items out of loot crates, or even just like our actual weapons that we have equipped, and we recycle them, so we don't take them, right? We just recycle them instead. They'll give us bonus money back, which is going to be good for our economy as well. It is pretty late in the run. I think the recycling machine is still worth it. It's just such a good item. You get so much value out of it. Also, this is supposed to be a horde wave, but this is like the easiest horde wave of my life, I think. Yeah, this is way too easy. Like I said, guys, attack, speed, harvesting, tank stats. That's all you need. Just those stats alone, and you're good to go. Okay? So yeah, if you learn nothing else from this, get sickles, upgrade them, get attack speed, get harvesting, get tank stats. There you go. Okay? That's the entire guide summarized in like 2 sentences or something. Give me the loot crate. No loot crate. Unlucky. Look at that. 1,400. My god. I'm also going to take this because it's not really worth recycling. I may as well just take it. Lifesteal and dodge. I mean, we don't care about these stats, so I'll take it. Yeah, we don't care about the ones we're losing here, I mean. More XP gain, but we take more damage. Yeah, sure, man. I guess it's fine. 15 luck, sure. More lifesteal. Okay, we don't need more lifesteal. We have 47%. 3 armor. Yeah, we could take that. We don't need melee damage. I mean, I guess I'll take damage percent, sure. Yeah, this is going to cost 88, so as long as it makes us more than that, it'll be worth it. And then speed and range is good. Damage percent, I don't care about this. We'll go ahead and skip. That is a lot of HP regen. I guess we'll take it. Crit chance is amazing because we can get some extra money out of it from the hunting trophy. Let's see. 286. Nice. So it went from like 102 to 286. So it's already paid itself off and way more than needed. That's good. We could take this, but we don't care about that. Tier 4 sickle. We'll go ahead and skip that. We don't care. Tier 2, we can't buy it. That's okay. 20 luck. I do like luck. Sure, we'll take that. Sickle upgrade. No, we still can't buy that. More luck, okay. Medkit for crazy HP regen. We could take that, but it's so slow. I'm actually going to pass. I'm going to pass on it. We've already capped out our dodge at 60%, so we don't need more dodge. We have already gotten... Oh, I need to take damage. I forgot. We've also already gotten... What was I going to say? A ton of armor, I guess? Yeah, we have a ton of armor. Okay. There are a few stats in the game that you basically don't want too much of. So let's say there are speed. Okay, there's speed. Crit chance, obviously you don't want to go past 100%. There are exceptions to all of these things, right? Like there are items where it's like, oh, if you get more speed, you get more damage. If you get more crit, you get more luck, right? But just like generally speaking, you don't want more than 100% crit. You don't want more than like 30% movement speed. You don't want more than like even 50% lifesteal is kind of ridiculous. It's like more than enough. So like these stats, we've kind of already capped all of them because we have so much money and we keep making more money that like we're ending up with ridiculous numbers on all of these stats, and there's just like not much left for us to do. So I guess we could just cap our crit now, and that would be okay. 100% crit chance. All right. We don't have a copy of this. I mean, I guess I could take one copy. Recycle you. Sure, it's late enough in the run that I'll take it. Recycle you. 3 more armor. 20 more luck or crit chance. Let's look for crit chance. Can we get that, please? Okay, I'll just take harvesting then. It's fine. We're not being offered the crit chance, so I'll just take the harvesting instead. And again, more luck. Nice. Doubled HP regen below 50% health. That is, I mean, it's a unique item. I guess we could take it. Sickle that we don't really care for, I guess. No, thank you. Cursed penguin, sure. We're also being offered another celery tea. I might as well take it, right? This is giving harvesting. Sure. More crit chance. Nice. Armor and max HP. We could take that too. A bag for more money. Finally, the last sickle that we need. There we go. So we're going to have all tier 4 sickles in a second. And yeah, guys, I mean, you can see we kind of won the run a very long time ago. I'm just kind of playing it out, right? Like I'm just finishing the run. But this character is very difficult to lose on if you just use the sickle. I don't think it's really... It's difficult to lose with the sickle. It's difficult to lose. The other strategy I do enjoy doing on this guy is using like the ethereal weapons. You can use like ghost axes and ghost flints, for example. You stack up a bunch of permanent damage percent and permanent attack speed, and then you're just really tanky, right? You basically go for all the same stats, but maybe just less harvesting. This is like the harvesting oriented build or the harvesting focused build where we're just like completely focused on getting more and more harvesting. Is there other builds on this guy? I think those are the 2 most popular in my opinion. The sickle and the ghost weapons. At least for me, they're the most popular. I don't know if I've tried anything else and proven that it works really well yet. All right, recycle. Crit, yes. Crit. I mean, it's 4% crit. I guess we should take it. Recycle. More attack speed, sure. More max HP, okay, sure. Get this, get this. Damage and lifesteal. We have way too much lifesteal. More max HP is good. We could take more HP regen, I guess. Why not? Mirror so we can duplicate something. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. Double celery tea. That's so ridiculous. We're not going to do that. Another sickle. Another celery. Oh my god. How many celery teas? We could take 40% movement speed. Sure, man. Why not? I guess it's fine. We'll take one of you as well. And we're into an elite, so let's go. It shouldn't take too long. We could kind of just walk at him. You do want to avoid getting hit by the boss, because the boss obviously hits pretty hard. I'm trying to intentionally get hit by other things, but all the small enemies are getting one shot, unfortunately. This is why you have to get so tanky, right? So you can intentionally tank the big enemies, and then you get more chances to boost up your damage percent. Because at some point, you do just kind of one-shot the small ones, and then you can't just intentionally get hit by them. What you can do, though, is kind of like this. You basically attack with your mouse in one direction, so you can avoid hitting them while walking into them. That makes sense. All right, the boss is down. There you go. Yeah, it wasn't difficult. It just took a while because it's kind of difficult to stack up the damage percent since all the little guys are dying too quickly. Oh man, struggling from success, guys. We're beating up the enemies too quickly. All right, solid 1100 materials. This is really bad. This would cap our attack speed on our weapons. A bunch of dodge and a bunch of. I may as well take it, sure. And sure, we'll take some damage because it's getting difficult to stack up our damage. More harvesting, even though it's really late, that's fine. More armor, yeah, just get even tankier. Oh my god. Okay, so this is a lifesteal item, or sorry, damage percent item that I'm willing to take. 136%. It's actually higher because it's gonna add this after. It's gonna be 156% damage percent boost. So we should have exactly 99%. Yep, there you go. 99% damage. We almost have 100% lifesteal as well. That is just disgusting. Oh my goodness, man. All right, more enemy spawn, sure. This will give more armor, more luck and dodge. We are completely capped out on dodge. We don't need more. Attack speed, sure. Anything else? We could take like that, but it's just unnecessary. Another bunny. Ugly tooth to reduce enemy move speed, sure. Yeah, that's okay. Goldfish. Yeah, we'll take the goldfish. Okay. So this is a crazy run right here. We don't even have that much harvesting. Like we only have like 400. It's really not that crazy. I've seen, well, in my own runs, I think what is my limit on harvesting? Maybe one of you knows or remembers. I don't actually remember. I think I've gotten more than 2,000 harvesting in 20 waves. I feel like I've definitely gotten more than that. I think I may have gotten 3,000 even. Like without the hourglass. The hourglass is very new, right? It just came out a few weeks ago because it was in the New Dawn update. But without the hourglass breaking the game completely, I think I managed to get like 3,000 harvesting. And obviously, with the hourglass, you can technically infinitely play the first 20 waves if you're lucky and you have good strategy. So, like, technically, with I feel like you have to differentiate. Yeah, no hourglass and hourglass. With an hourglass, you can go infinitely forever, right? Without one, you could probably get around 3,000, maybe higher if you're lucky. All right, 1,600, pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Why not? More armor. More armor? Do I just want more armor? I kind of just want more crit chance for damage. I think crit chance will give us the most damage boost. Nice, 9%. And more dodge. That's like the last thing we need. Oh my god. Okay, crit chance, nice. Okay. We're being offered a gobbler set, which is amazing, but it's wave 20, so it's not much point in taking it anymore. So I guess we're just gonna look for more things to take. Maybe more damage from this item. 25% damage. Sure, we'll just take damage now, I guess, because we don't need anything else. Curse stick. Crit chance is good. Crit chance again. Hourglass? Oh my god. I thought we were done. Apparently we're not done. Okay. More XP gain? Sure. I mean, we got an hourglass, so we may as well. We could maybe get up to like 100% lifesteal if we get enough. Okay, so we went from wave 19 to wave 19. Classic. Classic hourglass shenanigans. We managed to get two. It's actually so funny. I love that you can just get it randomly, like without doing a strategy for it. You just still get it sometimes. It's kind of nice. Also, I want you guys to realize I don't have a single cursed weapon. If you get any cursed sickles, oh my god, they hit hard. Because the harvesting scaling can get even higher than double. So instead of only scaling with like 25%, it can scale with up to like 50% of your harvesting, which is crazy. That is literally just more like you can more than double the damage on your sickles if you curse them. So if you ever have a chance to curse your sickles, you should, but you can see clearly you don't need it. Like we're completely fine with our 69 max HP. We're not struggling at all. And it's easy. I mean, yeah, like what can I say, right? It's just easy regardless. Let's make sure we get all of these trees. Maybe get some loot crates if we're lucky. No loot crates. Oh, nice one right here. All right, another 1,700 materials. Kind of good. Go ahead and take all this stuff here. Let's see if we get anything useful. Nothing too crazy. More damage and more luck. A little bit late for luck, I think. Sure, more attack speed is fine. 28 max HP. I mean, I can't say no to that. And more lifesteal. More lifesteal. We almost have 100% lifesteal, by the way. That is kind of ridiculous. Can I get 100% actually? I would love to get 100% here. I'm just gonna like take random stuff. I'm not really like thinking too hard about it. I'm just kind of picking stuff up now. Sure, HP regen. If it like looks even remotely useful, I'm just kind of taking it. So Oh, dodge is kept at 70%. Yeah, sure. Now we have even higher dodge. We could take one of you. More crit chance. Nice. 100% crit maybe for lucky. No hourglass, huh? Unlucky, guys. Well, that's the Masochist. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Okay, here's our final build. We just had 6 sickles, all of them at tier 4, so doing pretty well. And then our final stats, we had 500 harvesting, cap dodge at 70%, 24 armor, a bunch of crit chance, 130 attack speed, 179 damage percent, and look at these healing stats. Oh my god, 95% lifesteal and 100 max HP. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, maybe leave a like, comment, or subscribe. It always helps out a lot. And yeah, you could also click join below to join my YouTube membership if you would like. But that's it. Let's go. Wave 20. All right, this shouldn't take too long. Let's just kind of stand on them and hit them both at the same time. That's one boss down. And that's 2 bosses down. GG. Here are all of our items at the end of the run if you would like to take a look. There you go. And there you go. Okay. The harvesting crown gave us 244 harvesting. The hunting trophy gave us 832 materials. The black flag gave 448. And yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Next time we will be playing the knight. But yeah, right now if you look in the top left, you will see a recommended video. The bottom left is a Brotato playlist if you would like to watch more videos like this. And on the right, you can click to subscribe. Okay. See you on the knight. Goodbye for now. Bye bye.